have invested in a lot of business. What are the things that you're looking for? What's the framework of some of the businesses that you say this one will be a success?
Well, not all of them were. I had 7 wipeouts out of the 53 that I did. But I would say the common characteristics, they have a leader, male or female. I've invested in female leaders as well, who can articulate the problem very crisply. That old cliche that everyone has time to write a 7-page memo, but not time to write a 1-page memo. Well, there's really a lot of truth in that. And it's like presenting a company. If you can present the problem simply, you understand the problem. And if you understand the problem, then you could convey the solution. And as a leader of a company, there are 3 constituencies you have to convince. You have to convince investors to give you money. And simple, clear language is very important there. You have to convince employees to follow you. And they have choices. They have lots of choices, as do the investors. And then finally, you have to convince customers that your solution is quite good. The people who can articulate the problem, the solution, and the benefit in simple, clear terms are the best. And then I would add a little sugar on that, a little icing on that cake, storytelling. Storytelling is essential. I have made a decision to invest in a company in an afternoon. I had to go do a bunch of homework, but I said to myself, I'm doing this deal, I'll figure out how to justify it. Because the story was compelling, the entrepreneur was compelling, and this is like someone I would jump in the foxhole with. You know, this person will succeed one way or another. It's when it gets mushy and complicated and all that it kind of starts to drift and it doesn't work out so well. So that's I think, the #1 reason. You don't have to be an engineer in that line of work. You don't, I mean, I'm just thinking about the most successful deals I've done. One was led by a lawyer who could write like you wouldn't believe and create a narrative. It's almost like that closing argument with the jury kind of thing. Another was incredibly technical engineer, you know, PhD type, graduated from college when he was 17, but yet could just explain the most amazing things in such a succinct form. It literally within 30 seconds, you're like, oh, I get it, thank you, let's go on.
They call it the elevator pitch, but you know.
It's legitimate. When I was at 30 Rock, I worked on the 55th floor, which takes about a minute to get up. And so we used to joke that's like you get on the elevator with the entrepreneur and says, oh, you're coming up to visit Venrock? Give me the pitch. 1 minute to the top.